Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It. We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I am Kevin Mumphrey, and this is once again, We Will Fix It in Post. I have my colleagues with me, Karsten Hype Ferguson,
yeah,
and Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
Today, we are talking to an actor, model out of the Memphis area. Today, we're talking to Cody Hogan. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Oh, wonderful.
I'm good.
So, made you get into acting?
Honestly, kind of getting lost in college actually kind of helped me really figure out what I wanted to do. I was actually going for mechanical engineering at first, and I really kind of started losing my interest. And so, I was trying to mess around in college, and so I was like on the verge of dropping out. And I remember my mom telling me that, she was like, you need to get your stuff in gear. You need to figure out what you're going to do because you're not going to be living here just, freelancing. And so that's when I kind of told myself, like, all right, I'm just going to take a minute, figure out what I want to do, sit down. And I remember I was watching a movie, and I don't even remember what movie it was, but I was watching the movie, and I was just thinking to myself, like, man, I could do that. I can act like that. I got a personality, I bartend and everything. So I was like, yeah, I can do this acting. And so I remember that same year, they were holding auditions for a musical called Your Good Man, Charlie Brown. And I auditioned. And I actually got the lead role of Charlie Brown. So my first time ever on stage and singing at that. So it was a really great experience, and I've been loving it ever since. I think I've been doing this about 3-4 years now.
Wait, so first thing you did as an actor was a musical, and you were playing the lead.
Yes, sir.
That was kind of scary, wasn't it?
That man got talent.
Hell, I'm scared.
It really was, actually. It was very scary. I remember the first showing, and I was sitting in the back of the stage, and I remember I was sitting by myself, and I felt like I was having like a heart attack because I was so scared to get on stage. And I was talking myself out of it. I was like, you're not going to do this. We're not going out on stage. And I remember telling the other cast members, like, y'all, we can't do this. I can't do this. I don't have an understudy, so it was like, we're not doing this. We're just going to cancel the show tonight. And they were like, no, you can do it. Just breathe. And I was like, all right. So, I kind of calm myself down. I listen to some music just because music always helps me when it comes to focusing on certain things. And next thing you know, I did it. And after that, it just got easier and easier, especially because, the difference between doing stage and doing film. So stage made me a little more nervous, especially singing in front of people. I'm more of a shower singer. But I took that one. So it was nerve-wracking, but, getting through the first one definitely makes it a lot easier for the rest of them.
So would you say your, arms are sweaty?
Oh, no.
Knees real heavy?
My goodness.
Mom spaghetti?
I would definitely say that. I'm definitely glad I didn't eat before then.
Oh, man.
That would have made it worse.
Definitely what came on.
Oh, God. But so, like, you're on stage and, like, so do you kind of look into the crowd? Like, are you kind of like making eye contact with people, or are you kind of looking at the wall on your first stage play?
Well, they usually tell you for your first time. I remember everybody was telling me just to look at the back wall and not really make eye contact with anybody because that would kind of make you more nervous. So eye contact to the wall was definitely my go-to. I did not look at anybody at all because I couldn't do it. I felt like if I looked at somebody, I was going to mess up. But I would say that I did mess up one time. It wasn't on that musical, but...
Wait, you didn't mess up on a musical?
I did. Actually, you know what? No, that's a lie. Actually, I did mess up because I had a solo song, but it was a fast-paced song, and I couldn't even keep up with it. So for 5 minutes on stage, you just see me running around with trying to get a kite to fly. and
Damn.
and like there was no words. It was only music, and me just sitting here constantly saying, "Man, I can't get this kite to fly." But I was supposed to be, singing that whole time, and I just couldn't get those words or the rhythm down.
So
I can't get this kite to fly.
That was it. That's all I could get out.
Man, man, I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm just picturing it like, man, this
So, yeah,
like
picture me running around, just jumping over obstacles, jumping up on stage, constantly just trying to throw a paper kite, paper kite, and it wouldn't go. So I was just like, man, this is embarrassing.
and people are like, yo, there's something deep in this. You just gotta search for it.
That's what made it even better. Was the fact that nobody knew. They were just like, oh, this looks about right. And I was like, yeah, there's supposed to be a song and words behind this. That did not
But I
happen.
guarantee you, some people thought that was supposed to be part of the show.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Man, it was like
Absolutely.
it was like a meaning of life in that moment. Yeah, find a better singer. Like,
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was like, yeah, someone else can do this solo.
Yeah. You might have one of them come to Jesus moments, like when stuff mess up like that.
I was
Definitely.
But hey, look, sky's the limit. Only way to go from here is up.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly right.
if only that
that
kite had
point-
did that.
I was hoping that kite would just start flying. Mine would make the story.
Magically.
I mean, if you could rap, you could probably have freestyled in that moment.
Right.
I could have,
Mom
but I
spaghetti.
would have had it right. I would have had it. See, there we go. That would have caught everybody off guard. Oh man, it sounds familiar.
You're like, man, it's got a good beat.
Exactly right.
What part of the story is this?
Oh man.
But after,
Right.
so you remember, like, did your family watch that performance?
They did actually. I had a lot of my family. They came and saw me perform, and I think that actually made me a little more nervous. Even though I've sang in front of them multiple times. Well, if they walk by the shower in the hallway, or something. But yeah, I mean, that made it a little more nerve wracking because I definitely didn't want to make eye contact with them. I remember my cousin was trying to make me laugh the whole time. I was there one time,
cousins are
and then that
assholes.
one time, I was like, I can't look at you anymore for the rest of the show.
So what is it about? Because usually people will think, like, just being around random people, 'cause you don't know them, you don't know how they think, that would be nerve wracking. But like you're saying, family members would made you more nervous. So what was it about having your family there that made it more nerve wracking for you?
I think it was more nerve wracking for family just because these are people that I know, and when I do the acting, I don't look to impress people that I don't know. I look more to show the people that I do know that this is what I'm passionate about, and I want you to see why I'm passionate about it. So, behind me doing it, as much as, it's nice to see, random people be like, oh, this guy's got talent, this guy can do it. I'm more interested in showing my family, my goals and my dreams, and them seeing it and knowing, like, you know what? I can say that I'm glad that you're doing this because you're doing good at it and you're great at it. Because these are people that I trust. There's more people the people that I know, the people that I trust. I love their feedback more than I think people that I don't trust. Not saying I wouldn't take it, because I would still take it regardless. But
Right.
I think that's my difference in it.
Yeah, that's what's up right there.
So what did your family tell you about your first show?
I think it was a lot of laughter.
Don't quit your day job.
It's like, yeah, probably musicals might not be your thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm agreeing with you. Probably not, but
That's a hell of a. So, I mean, doing that musical, did it make kind of easier for you?
it did actually. I think honestly, I think if you're gonna act, singing in front of people is definitely the first way to go, because if nothing gets more nerve-wracking than having to sing and how people are looking at you like, I don't know if this guy's really got a voice, compared to just, acting and like, okay, this guy's got talent, he's, really showing his ways. Music is just like instantly, there's judgment off the first note. So it definitely helped out a lot better, especially when it comes to being calm and, really getting into the character as far as non-musicals and everything. So it definitely made it a lot easier for forward plays and forward films and stuff like that I've done.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It probably wasn't that bad though. It wasn't like Showtime at the Apollo.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't that good.
You got to start singing a gospel song. Did like not get booed.
You can't do theater.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I would hope not. This is a community college.
Oh man.
If y'all are that serious about this, I might need to change my college. I wasn't expecting this type of crap.
Oh my goodness. So how was it transitioning into film as far as the musical and being on stage?
As far as transitioning goes, I honestly felt like moving to film was a lot easier. It's a lot easier because there's only certain things that you're doing. You know, when it comes to, I remember talking to Jason Martin about this because we were discussing. He's asked me before on really the differences between doing plays and doing the filming and stuff like that. But transitioning from plays to film doing plays first made it so much easier to jump into filming, just because I don't have to immediately know all my lines and go on for the next 2 hours, you know, being this character. But really just in those small seconds of filming, you know, you're doing the same scene over again. So the lines get easier. Your mind starts to think on different ways you might want to do it or say it. It really makes it a lot better. And you start to perform a lot better behind film the more that you kind of do a little bit of both, a little bit of play, a little bit of film at the same time.
Right.
But it's definitely a smooth transition for me as far as my personal opinion goes.
So do you think being a stage actor, because I know a lot of actors start on stage, do you think being a stage actor makes you a better film actor?
Absolutely. Because, you know, a lot of stage directors, personally, you know, there's a certain time limit where you have to look at your script. You know, for films, a lot of times when I'm doing films and I'm seeing other actors and actresses, they have their script on hand. You know, they're looking over it right before the scene, before the scene starts and everything. And for, you know, when it comes to stage, there's no script. You get a certain amount of time, and after that, you know, because it's a lot of moving. So that's what makes, I feel like stage plays a lot harder because it's a constant movement. You have to remember the movements and the steps and the words at certain times to make the play really come to life in that moment. So for the next 2 hours, you're basically in a movie just on stage, you know. So it just makes it a lot better, and it honestly is way better when you're doing filming, because then the fact that you have to, you know, memorize just a small part of a film at that time, that gives you so much time to really just think about this character, really put this character in the play, because you don't have that many words to really just get ready for it compared to, you know, maybe 30 minutes of words compared to 2 hours that you have to memorize the whole line, every scene, how it's going to go, you know, when your time off, you exit stage left, you exit stage right, you know, what's going on and what's your movements. You need to pick something up. You have to change clothes in the back before your next scene. So, you know, it's a lot. It's a quick pace when it comes to acting on stage compared to film. You get a little more time to really gather yourself and get things together.
What was your first film?
My first film, I think my first film was actually a series with Jason Martin. It was Merciful. He actually saw me through modeling through Mr. Coleman, and he saw me through that, and he brought me on as the lead role in Merciful. So it was a very big step for me taking my first step into filming, because this was all going on during 2020. So, you know, everything shutting down,
Right.
Making it a little hard. So we were filming Merciful at the time, and he already had started it, but I think it was about 2-3 episodes in, and then he brought me on as a main character, and I was very honored, and I did not want to let down anybody going into this being my first one. So
now your first like dive into the world of film, this came through during a pandemic, through a historic time. So how was it filming basically during a pandemic?
Well, it was actually kind of a little bit harder, because I know Jason had a hard time trying to find some spots that were willing to, along with the mask mandates and certain mandates that people had to keep up with. So it was a little bit harder, but as far as free time, the fact that I wasn't working at the time, so I had more free time, made it a little bit easier, because we try to shoot he tried to get some buildings and stuff like that, but a lot of the buildings were unavailable. So most of the shots came from outside or at someone's house in particular. So it kind of differed a little bit, but it was a little challenging, I think, as far as Jason trying to find stuff. But once everybody actually got there, it made it a lot easier.
Now, in Merciful, what was your character?
My character is JP. He is the drug lord, or not the drug lord, the drug lord's son. Andre King, his character was my father. So I was under him as his son, that's kind of like trying to take over the whole city and face off my opposer, which I can't remember what his name is in the movie or in the series, but yeah, just a little young drug lord. The pretty boy is what Jason told me at first when I was first coming into the film. So he was like, yeah, we need someone, can be like a little pretty boy, but at the same time he's serious. So that's kind of my role.
Like the Gotti family.
Yeah, basically.
So how did you how would you get yourself kind of in that mind state?
Honestly, a lot of the movies that I watch kind of really helped just thinking about it. I mean, me personally, I'm not really, I'm not at all a drug lord or anything like that or selling drugs. So
yeah, let's emphasize that.
Yeah, exactly. Let me emphasize that while we're on air. So it was actually a little bit of a challenge trying to get my mindset into that, trying to be more serious. And because me, I'm a lovable, joking, caring kind of guy. So playing that role was definitely not me by any means. So having to take that role seriously and tell people around to put guns in people's face, it was definitely a turnaround. But I think I made it the adjustment pretty quickly, just thinking of what I've seen on movies and stuff like that, and just basically showing that, look, I'm the boss and no one else is going to take over. So y'all either respect me and you don't even get a chance. You're going to respect me. If you don't respect me, there's going to be consequences that'll come in the future.
So it's like another Saturday. Put the gun in his face. Yeah, whatever.
Just to put a gun.
Yeah, like, another day. I mean, I gotta go to the store after this.
Put a pistol in someone's face.
Like a real mobster.
Yeah, man, I put this gun. I don't want to do this to you. You making me do this to you, man.
Like,
I know it's always the other person's fault. You didn't have to be this way.
Oh,
I
man.
planned on having a gun in my pocket all day, but you just had to make me take it out.
Exactly.
So
this bullet wasn't meant for you.
But it's funny how things change. But so that you're not necessarily you're a funny, fun-loving person. So how do you get yourself? I'm guessing some of these scenes were intense. So how do you kind of get yourself in that intense mood to kind of play the role effectively?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, music kind of really helps me get my mindset right. So,
what songs?
For that one in particular, get ready for that role.
You bumping what?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, 3 6 Mafia, DMX.
Oh,
some of that stuff can really get you in the mode.
Oh yes, it can.
You get some 50 Cent. I'll whoop you up, boy.
No 50.
Like anything
no
at
50?
That time.
No, Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 just don't got the voice. His voice, like the lyrics, but DMX just screaming. Oh yeah, put the pistol.
Yeah, but Get Rich or Die Trying. None of that.
None of that.
Nah.
Probably not. No.
What about some Master P? Get some Ghetto D.
No.
Ghetto D, baby.
Oh yeah.
I would say Ghetto D for me, baby.
I mean, because you got to learn how to cook the stuff and serve the stuff, right? And put the stuff in the bags.
How about some Boosie?
Maybe early Boosie.
I would say early Boosie, definitely not.
Maybe early Boosie. You get party out of control Boosie now.
We're making the
no, it's or you can get the Wipe Me Down Boosie.
Yeah, but that's like more party though.
Do you really want to put a gun in someone's face after listening to Wipe Me Down?
You know how crazy they are. If they listening to Wipe Me Down and they point the gun at you, you really know you finna die.
That's an interesting visual, yes. But is that what I'm going to listen to before I put a gun in your face?
If you want them to think you really crazy,
I think the gun does enough.
No.
I think the gun takes care of everything.
I would say that's me just basically just telling, my side piece at the time. Wipe me down. I got all this blood on me. Wipe me down.
Oh man.
That could have worked.
Damn.
So okay, that
might be an aftermath song. after the mess is already happened. Let's talk about it.
So we made our gangster movie playlist. Should probably put this on Spotify.
Everybody's like, yeah, I'm about to hook that up right now.
Exactly.
So, do you like playing roles that are like far different from your personality?
I do actually. It's to really kind of show, how versatile you can be. It's nice to not play a role that's kind of who you are. I usually tell people the reason behind my passion behind doing acting is because I feel like some people go through life and they always think, I wish I could be somebody else. I wish I'd be living this person's life or doing what this person does. And so I feel like to act, you'll basically get that chance to live a role of a lifestyle that you may or may not have wanted, but to really understand it. And so to play these roles that I've been playing recently, being roles like this, people, as far as like, the wide whole United States and nation and everything, we never understand what other people go through or how people have to live. And so with acting, you kind of get that. You get to see how people live. You get to see, what it's like on the other side and not get to live in your golden shoes that you're living in. Some people, you got people that are poor that don't know what it's like to be rich. You got people that are rich don't know what it's like to be poor. And so, you get to see the lifestyle of someone else. And I think that's the greatness of acting, is to actually get to open up your eyes and see more than just what you see out your window. Because not everybody gets to sit here and see green grass or picket fences. Sometimes people see, dirt, brown grass, and, barbed wire, or, some metal fences outside their house. So it's kind of cool seeing things differently.
So how do you feel that is important for you to understand like these characters, like their mindsets, their way of thinking, for you to effectively portray that role?
Honestly, it's very important, because if you don't really get into that character and really get that feeling of like, this is your life. You're not, I'm not living my bartender life at this moment. No, I'm not a bartender. In this person, I'm not a bartender. I'm a person that's got to make money by, selling drugs. I got a person that's got to keep my respect in the streets. I'm a person that's trying to take over the streets. So I got to watch who I'm trusting, keep my circle close and things like that, and really keep my demand on. So, it's very important to really get your character and not only portray the character that a director has given to you, but make that person who you are. How would you want this person to look? How would you want this person to think and move, and really keep that mindset on, this is really important for me to really get this character down and make this character who I am. I'm no longer Cody Hogan. I am now, JP, for instance. So, definitely it's very important to really get that character underground.
What would be your ideal role for yourself?
Right now, after everything that I've done, I actually would rather be a family man right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind a family man or a comedian role right now, just because lately I've done a lot of films as
intense
as
roles.
Very intense roles. I've killed so many people. It's crazy. I've killed so many people, but I don't mind playing these roles, but because I really actually enjoy playing these roles. Not a little too much. I'm not taking it outside into my real life, but I actually really enjoy playing these types of roles. But I think a family man role, or something a little more in that area, or a comedian role, just to kind of really show the other side too. Because I feel like a lot of it's on a certain side, and so to keep people guessing what my next role is, I don't want to be someone who's like Kevin Hart. You see Kevin Hart movie, you automatically think, all right, this is probably gonna be a funny movie. So. To really kind of keep your options open to where people don't automatically assume this is the role that you're going to be every time, no matter what. So I want to keep people guessing. So
you've been playing intense roles. So when you're done a day of shooting people, so how do you take that role off and go back into being Cody Hogan?
Well, honestly, I gotta listen to different type of music. There's a different playlist for that.
Okay, what's this playlist? What's friendly Cody playlist?
So Cody's playlist, honestly, is a lot of R&B and old hip hop. I love old school.
How far back are we talking?
90s, right?
90s. I'd say about 90s. If anything that's
Late
gonna come up
80s.
later, it'd be like, I'd say like 2004. Nothing past that really. You know, I love this like Neo, Genuine, Mario back in the day. Just a lot of that type of music. I'm really into like like a little romantic a little bit. I can be romantic a little bit. On top of
I mean,
really
you're an actor, model, and bartender. You're a certified lover boy. Of course you are.
I know, right? Pretty boy.
You're literally everything I feared in my 20s. Hell, Cody's here.
And he's tall.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
He's tall.
Yeah. Now that I'm 6 feet. I'm cool with that. You're like 6'5". I really like. Hey,
No,
man,
he's 6'1". He's tall.
I'm 6 feet, so that doesn't bother. Height thing doesn't bother. If I was 5'7", that would probably make me a
He's
little
still
nervous.
taller than you, though.
By an inch. That don't matter. That doesn't,
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I know.
I wish I was a baller.
I wish you were too. But
That's the song. That's the other song on his playlist.
I mean, because I was like, when y'all talking like early 90s, I'm like, that a lot of early 90s hip hop wasn't necessarily friendly. That's what you listen to shoot people. NWA.
Or late
I'm not gonna
90s.
lie. I'm a big Tupac fan. I'm a Tupac fan.
I knew I liked you.
Any other artist.
I knew I liked you.
I would
Bravo.
say I got Tupacs on my phone right now as my lock screen. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive. Never surrender.
That's what
I
I'm
look at
talking
that
about.
every day.
So going into that and going into modeling. So when you're doing do you have a signature model pose that you use when you're modeling?
So
I like how you he started off laughing.
I'm kind of nervous now. Oh, I got poses for these hoes. I got poses.
I definitely got some poses. My normal thing is I tell people all the time it's a light skin face. So,
Oh yes.
Okay.
you know,
Please elaborate.
Choose your words carefully.
For
What is
people for people who aren't light skinned,
Choose your words carefully.
tell people
I
what the
got
light skin pose is.
so the light skin pose, of course, it starts with the face. Okay, it's got to start with your face. So you'll start with like a thumb and your middle finger, because it's gonna slide down your face. You're gonna take your hand, slide down your face. In that process, at that time, you're squinting your eyes, licking your lips, but biting your bottom lip at the end. And then if you can throw a wink in there. If you can. But you know what I'm saying? And that alone, it may or may not work. Like I've had women, they're like, that's kind of corny, but other women like, I like that, it's attractive. So even it can go both ways, but you kind of hit them with that, and you kind of flex your arm that you move your hand with a little bit just to show them a little muscle. Like, yeah, I got some muscle too, baby. Don't worry about it.
That's why you work out so much. Nah, I see. That's why he works out so much.
The light skin
I work out a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
How old are you?
24.
Yeah, he's supposed to have arms of steel at 24.
I'm talking about
At 38 is
he's still gonna have arms of steel.
The steel's kind of rusted.
Big as them arms he get.
Oh, they'll rust around your 30s. It may still be effective, but they're gonna rust a little bit. Like they're gonna make a noise when you wake up in the morning.
They'll still look effective.
Like you,
though.
Hey, they'll probably still look effective. I mean, my arm looked effective, but
I'm gonna have to
it sounds.
to keep 'em right.
Hey, that's some gun here. I just got to put some WD-40 on it in the morning, but it works.
Exactly right.
You have
Let me shower first.
a pistol. He has.
Pistols kill. Okay.
Don't let a pistol fool you.
Exactly. You can die from a pistol.
Depends on where you shoot him at.
Doesn't matter. It still works.
I
You still dead.
I have no clue what is going on right now.
That's what you've
I'm
learned.
gonna say, look, I'm not gonna lie. Pistol, you shoot them, no matter where you shoot them, they're gonna get the message.
Exactly. I like. I like this guy.
You don't get the message.
I like this guy. You learned the valuable lesson.
Depends on the caliber.
No matter. Hey, you still got shot. I don't.
Yeah, but I mean, you shoot somebody in the foot. You saw Harlem Nights.
Exactly. She was still hopping her ass around, wasn't she?
He shot her in the foot,
and she was still. She
shot me
didn't
in the foot.
in the pinky toe. Did she walk back in there? No, she hopped.
So what was your first modeling gig, Cody? What was your first modeling gig, and how did that go for you?
My first modeling gig was actually with Coleman and Neal. It was my first modeling gig. I met Mr. Coleman after. Actually, I met him through a couple of people that I met at my bar. I was telling them that I was an actor and everything, and I've had people tell me that I should model because of my face and my
light skin face.
So they were like, you should model too. So I was like, all right. So they gave me his number, and so I went to really just take headshots at first. And as we were taking headshots, he was like, you know what? I would rather you model for my clothing line. And so I came back 2 weeks later, and we did a photo shoot. And he was just like, you making this real easy because it's just like automatically natural for you. I was like, yeah, it's basically, it's pretty natural.
You started off being a lead in a musical. Then you're you're playing basically the drug lord's son in a movie, usually in your first film. I was an extra. That was my first. I was just some dude in the background. And now your first modeling gig is for a clothing line. God likes you. Yeah. But given everything you've kind of so far been through as far as your journey, would you consider yourself blessed?
Definitely. I would definitely count my blessings here. I'm definitely I've always counted my blessings and try to remain humble because there's been a lot of times where, I couldn't have had opportunities, but, sometimes certain things fall in certain patterns and it kind of really helps. So to take those things that come along, you have to make the best of them. I've definitely learned that a lot more recently, and honestly doing the filming and everything, it's been a lot more eye-opening to just really take what you got and just make the best of it, because life isn't always handed for people to be long nor give them a good life. So you got to do what you can with what you got.
You know what, man? I like you, man. You want to know why I can say that? Because with that statement, man, it's like one of my cousins that would play "Wipe Me Down" in the church parking lot on his way out.
Wait, huh?
Like, for real, man. Like, you done experienced the church, and now you know what I'm saying. You gonna get with the other joints.
What?
You ain't never heard that before, man? Like, look, I've been in church parking lots and must be bumping.
I don't know how.
Yeah, church music on the way out. Then once you leave the church premises, you bump the regular stuff.
No, look, you turn it down, and you start turning it up as you making that turn out the parking lot.
Nah, I have to wait till I'm down the street.
Nah, like they know what's up. They know what's up.
I'm bumped in the parking lot of church before.
Yeah, see, there you go. Hey, only God can judge me.
My playlist was still going.
Look, only God can judge me. You know what I'm saying? For real.
The song ain't stopped yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my song was on 2 minutes and 50 seconds before I got out the car. So
Hell, I'd have been in church and caught lyrics, and I'd be like, "Is that Pac?"
I mean,
the preacher is preaching.
They do that though,
and I'm like, "Is that?
Yeah.
Is that Pac?"
I'm just imagining.
They do that. They're trying to be hip. They trying to get with the younger crowd to make sure they understand what's going on.
Wait.
When they be preaching, they want them to feel not left out.
So look, the last time I was in the church, the pastor had a pimp cup. So I'm probably not the
look. One time, my man went to a 50 Cent line. He cleaned it up. He churched it up. But it said in high school you was a man, homie one. And I was like, wait, hold up. And you always like looking at everybody like, am I the only person hearing this?
My pastor used a Yo Gotti line, I think, once.
Man, but y'all from Memphis though, so.
What's the line?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was Yo Gotti though.
I don't know, man. 5-star chick.
No,
you can't.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one.
It wasn't that one. Listen, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Okay.
You're right.
Oh my God.
If you got a 5-star chick, give me an amen. You better say
Amen.
a 5-star Bible or something.
Oh man.
I don't know.
No.
You got all the wives looking at their husbands. You better say amen.
Be like, hey, blink 3 times and she ain't 5 stars.
Man.
And the husband homeboy like, come on, bro. She ain't been 5 stars since '88. Like, come on, man.
Oh man, since we was driving them Deltas. I was like, oh god.
No.
Look, you gonna lie in front of God? You gonna lie in front of God? You better say it.
I'm the petty dude that would say that too. Come on, bro. We in church. You really? That's what you talking? Really?
But this the kicker right here. All the other women that you messing with in church gonna look at you and be like, "You better not say your wife that."
And
You better not be messing with no other women at church.
And you then you get
That's the worst type.
That's another story for another day.
Oh man. And everybody know that's a pastor's woman.
not if Cody's in the
God.
church yet.
Why did I feel like I knew that was coming?
He ain't got to do nothing but go in there and bite his lip,
Just do his pose, sit
do his
down.
pose, and bite his. You know what I'm saying? Wink a little bit. It's over with.
I feel like you shouldn't be doing that at church. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, dog.
I feel like you shouldn't either.
Hey, don't be doing that at church, man. Like for real, like they would be like, hey, you are no longer invited to this.
I guarantee it. They're gonna be like, "Who invited Satan in here?"
Oh,
you
they
said-
didn't call you Satan.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, you said, sir, you saying I'm too pretty for church? That's all I needed to hear. Thank you.
I said, now go ahead and play some of that Snoop Dogg gospel.
Anyways, back to Cody. Y'all asked Cody a question.
Oh, well, I thought you was going to.
No.
So, okay. I was going to ask before our minds diverged to other places.
It happens.
I'm kind of going back to you doing the musical. Like, as far as like learning lyrics from like music, do you think that was easier for you to memorize out besides doing lines?
Actually, I feel like that was a lot harder. Trying to learn the lyrics and everything, because it's not like I'm, learning lyrics to, a song that's coming out that's a little more catchy, a little more beat that I like. So it was a Charlie Brown song at that. So, it was me trying to be a little kid. So that was actually a lot harder because, you have to try to get the rhythm down. You have to keep up with the music that's playing overhead as far as the instrumental goes. So that was a little bit challenging. That's definitely more challenging than actually just, remembering regular lines.
Now, would you say, like, for someone starting out in acting, would you suggest them going like straight into theater first?
Definitely. Honestly, theater is I highly recommend doing theater first. You just get a lot more experience and you get a lot more knowledge when it comes to trying to remember lines or trying to get into a character, because like I said earlier, that's you for the next 2 hours. That's you. That's all you got is that character alone. And so really, if you really want to do acting, theater is like the best way to go. I mean, a lot of actors, I think when y'all mentioned earlier, a lot of actors start off usually doing plays. And so, from all these great people that have, risen so highly, these people started off doing something like plays and moved their way to that. So it's definitely a lot better trying to do a play first before getting into the film industry.
Now, do you feel that at some point you may have to like move to Atlanta or New York or Los Angeles? Is that something you've like been thinking about?
Honestly, I've been thinking about that for like the past 3 years. I think definitely have. I remember my first time was actually thinking about moving to LA, but I felt like it was just so common for people to move to LA. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of other light skins I gotta fear.
I like
There's
that.
competition out there.
Man, he talking about like they dinosaurs or something, man.
I like that.
He said carnivorous, light skins.
The light skin dungeon.
It might be out there. You never know.
Oh no, they're there. Trust me, they're there. I mean,
So
they're-
it was definitely a thought, but like I said, as common as it is, I decided not to. I feel like my first big a very big break to where I would have to move or go out of state to do a film or something like that would probably be where I head to. But I was figuring of staying here in Memphis for right now until I actually branch out and actually do it.
And people outside of Memphis, what is kind of the Memphis film scene like, in your opinion?
Honestly, I think the Memphis film is a lot better here than I thought it was at first. Because when I first got into it, I didn't really think that there was a lot of people that did it in Memphis. But the moment I started, I met so many directors and people who do their own films, and it's a lot bigger than I realized. And I think a lot of people kind of sleep on that factor, that it's actually a lot more here than people give credit to. And I know Memphis is not as big as, you know, places like Atlanta, New York, LA, Chicago, and stuff like that, but we actually do have pretty good film here itself, and it hasn't been fully recognized yet.
Oh, it's a lot of talent.
Exactly. It's a lot of talent here, and a lot of people that are working hard every day, constantly, being directors, actors, producers, writers, all of that stuff. It's a lot here. And so a lot of people are really just, you know, looking for that big break. But definitely would say that it's really nice here. It's a lot more than I thought and realized, but people got to give Memphis a chance and not just put us under the Memphis title that most people would usually do. They hear Memphis and they're like, there's nothing really there. It's a bad city. It's a bad town. Don't even go there. There's nothing there.
First 48.
Well, yeah, there's that.
There's that. I was not expecting that.
Yo, my bad.
No, you good. I mean, that's accurate.
It is accurate. That's why they pulled us off the seasons.
Look, we got enough episodes.
The mayor was like, "No, I mean we bad, but y'all ain't gonna keep making us look bad like this."
We'll just stick with Lil Rock in Dallas.
There you go.
Like we've got enough Memphis episodes to make a few seasons, so we're good.
Like they can do a best of Memphis cigarette scene.
They probably got some in the can. They ain't even aired yet.
Yeah,
They probably do.
Hey, just give me a cigarette, man.
You actually sound like a Memphian there for a second.
I was saying the main. That sounds really good.
I think he been hanging out with us too much, but we don't use Maine like that.
No, I've never even when I say it sounds awkward.
Well, because y'all don't hear it outside of that environment.
Like when I say Maine, I sound like I'm someone from Chicago or something. Like
Listen, I was at work yesterday and I was highly upset, and Maine came out and it came very Memphian, and she was like, "Are you upset, Maine?" Oh, they made it worse.
Did she say it like that?
That made it worse.
Oh man, damn.
The whole Memphis came out of me. Do you hear me? They don't even. I mean, I give them a little bit of my Memphis, but it don't go to the point to where it don't sound like your cousin, but I was sounding like your cousin.
I know. I was just thinking about, like, you know, some of the 3-6 movies I was watching, and I was just kind of channeling that.
We don't watch the movies.
We don't watch the movies.
No, I watch the movies.
No.
I mean, you got choices.
Shut up.
You got options. Come on now. There's options everywhere.
Oh my God! Come on,
You did
man.
throw that out.
Come on.
You did not just throw that out there.
Come on. I was like, oh, this that hot in the streets.
No, it's
I got
not.
the DVD.
No.
The soundtrack was better than the album. I mean the movie. Okay, the soundtrack did better than the movie.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Matter of fact, I'm bumping the soundtrack now, so it was way better than the movie. I would rather look at that Boosie movie again.
Look, I remember there was one part of the movie where he was like, hey B, you know, I'm censoring myself, of course. Hey B, ain't your name Tammy? And I was just like, and I remember I was like, I gotta watch this movie because of that.
Now, one point, I need to see that next one. You see what led up to that.
That's what happened. That's how it got me. That
was it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Hey,
really?
Let me borrow it from you next week.
No, it sure was bootleg.
Oh, we had one copy go around like probably 13, 14 people, but you didn't hear that from me.
No,
it didn't go near me because I didn't watch it.
I don't know what bootleg is.
No, I mean, somebody may have purchased it at some barbershop.
She said she don't know what bootleg is, and you just described it in great detail.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I said somebody may have. They could have got it from.
That sounds like a legal document. Like, what are you doing?
They could have got it from.
It really does.
They could have got it from Best Buy.
No.
Wait, bleep that
Someone might
out.
have purchased it.
Bleep that whole
Someone
part
might have
out.
purchased it
Yeah,
down the street,
yeah,
across
yeah.
the corner from my house.
You're not helping
We're not
either.
doing
What did he do?
Hey,
I'm talking about like this basically had a son of me. You said, yeah.
Okay.
Somebody.
Okay, that's better. Because I'm like, wait, hey,
I don't know what's going on.
Please don't describe anything else in great detail.
what you talking about?
I just
What you talking
If
about?
you'd have just said that, it would have been fine.
You talking about CD Man?
No, see, here you go. Stop.
There it is. I hope they close.
oh my goodness.
We talking about a CD Man.
the CD man.
Who's bumping CDs?
No, I'm saying the CD
I
Man.
still bump CDs.
No, everybody call him CD Man. He got DVDs.
Yeah, and the last time you bought one, how did that go?
Actually, I just got one off Amazon.
Oh, you're only buying them off Amazon now.
Yeah.
You're not buying them from people.
Hell, I know a dude
No,
used
oh no.
Hey, I know the dude used to put MP3s on a thumb drive. Everybody still call him CD Man.
Oh no. Okay.
I mean, CD man just sounds better than thumb drive man. So that's
But you get everything for that dude.
I'm not calling my thumb dude.
I'm pretty. Oh wow.
I'm not putting that on my
Some guy right
Pause.
I'm not putting that on my phone.
I was like, oh man, that sounds so
Imagine,
terrible.
imagine seeing that on someone's phone contacts.
Thumb Man.
Hey,
that
bro,
is horrible.
Hey, bro, I got some
Oh man.
good
Hey, I gotta hit the Thumb Man.
Your girl look at your phone, see thumb man. Okay, I got questions.
Oh, we breaking up. We breaking up.
This is over.
Like, is that what I think it is? It's not what you think. Honestly, let's talk about
Honestly, you gotta put it like in the like next to it in parentheses. Not that kind of thumb man. You gotta put that in the context
my
as well.
I feel like you're doing too much.
Well then, Cody. What is your ultimate goal for yourself?
Not to be the Thumb Man.
Definitely not. I don't want to be thumbing in anybody's phone. I see that as my context. We are no longer speaking whatsoever.
Oh,
You see me in the street, I might just punch you in the knee.
Man. That man gonna reach down and punch you.
Absolutely.
And he ain't gonna punch you with no light skin punch. It's gonna be a good punch.
I know. I'm bringing this. I'm bringing this from God. God's gonna.
I told you.
Oh,
Y'all talking about me. I told you.
He gonna smite your knee.
God like light skin. He said he bringing the God in his punch. Did you hear that?
He said, I got revelations for you.
And rain down with the fire and calamity.
Oh, I got your Genesis.
Everything coming at once.
Oh man.
But as far as my ultimate goal is really to give back. I didn't really start doing the acting thing for the money. I mean, I know that money comes along with it as far as the farther you go. But when you really get that passion behind something and you live in you live in a life that you actually want to live compared to a life that you feel like you have to live, it's a lot more beauty in that. And so my whole purpose of acting is to do my passion, is to be able to show that character or show the character that people want to see in those movies. The ones that can bring you to tears, but at the same time you hate them because they play that character so well, but you really hate that character. And I just really want to live out that passion and really kind of just show the world, what I can do. And at the same time, when I get to that point, be able to give back to people that deserve it. Because a lot of people that get up there are pretty stingy with their money. And, you have a lot, it's going to come in on your next one. But, to give back, especially being from Memphis and seeing so many people, not talking about, your friends that's like, hey, let me borrow $5 every time they see you. I'm talking about other people that actually, need money or need help. I want to be able to give those people the help that they need, going for Memphis or any other city. But to give back to my community in general will probably be my first step. But that's definitely my end goal, is to give back to the world.
That's what I'm talking about.
That deserves a hand clap.
You wants to be a tree and not a branch.
Kevin.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Well, I thought you were gonna hit the board.
I'm gonna clap too.
I don't know. So we have an applause button on the board, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want to like hit a random chicken noise.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I don't want to hit that neither. So that's why I didn't touch the
They were
board.
like, terrible answer, terrible response.
Wait, hold on. Just go ahead, try one of them buttons.
Hold on, let's see which. Yeah, that
It's got me the cricket.
Oh my god!
yeah, that would have been awful. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad too.
Oh my god!
All right, let's stop hitting buttons.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cricket noise is the first one to come up. Like, come on.
Yeah, that would have
Man,
been.
I should elaborate.
Yeah,
Let me elaborate a little bit more. What I meant to say was,
yeah, I did. That's why I didn't hit the board because I don't know what.
Maybe we need to do that before we come in.
Honestly, yeah, we probably should.
or just label whichever one's the
Yeah, but
applause.
I know
one.
they can switch up or whatever. I don't know.
There's a few times I've wanted to, but I'm like, there's gonna be some that I'm gonna have to apologize for, and I don't want to put that out there. But
ooh.
yeah,
I think that's on there.
there is a boo on here. That's exactly why I don't want to hit the board. Could you be saying something deep and impactful? Boo! Oh, shit, my bad. Hey, I'm sorry.
That ruined the moment.
Yeah, so
For
my
life.
goodness.
I just don't touch the board until I actually know. So before we wrap this up, we I do these things with our actors where we kind of like want you to put yourself in a mind state that you've won an Oscar. You're going out there and you're giving. You won your first Oscar. You're giving your Oscar speech. What would be your Oscar speech?
Oh, wow, that's a really good question. Honestly, I know the typical thing is to everybody's like, thank God. But I think mine would really be my first. If I had to give my speech, it would be probably to my mom. My mom has really helped me out through a lot of this, and she's been with me through so many ups and downs, and so many things that I've had on. So, really, for her to push me the way that she's pushed me and believe in me the way she has, has really meant the most to me because I didn't really have my father too much in my life, and so I really just had my mom and some of my brothers and sisters that really just kind of helped me push. My mom's always been there. No matter what it was that I did, no matter what trouble I did, she still had my back even when I was in the wrong, unless it was to her. But I would definitely thank my mom, and I would honestly, not to sound too selfish, but to thank my own personal drive. Because I feel like if you do not have a personal drive or a personal discipline for yourself, you're not going to be able to go out and do the things that you love to do. And of course, the people around me as well, the actors, directors, for giving me the opportunities that they've given me to get to where I am now by giving me the chances that I've had. And, for them to actually believe and trust, because, it's hard for a director or a writer or producer to trust, an actor to pull out what they want to out of this character. And so for a director to actually trust that person, it's a blessing. And so I would really definitely be thanking directors and stuff like that too. And then thank you God as well. I appreciate it. I ain't forget about you. But yeah, I think that would probably be somewhat of my speech. It's probably a little more cleaned up, a little more professional at the time. But yeah, something along those lines.
See, two things. One, I want to hit the applause button, but again, I don't know.
Just go ahead and hit one of them buttons, man. Try another one.
Let's see what happens.
No, let's not hit the cricket.
Oh no, I know what the crickets is. So let's. Oh shit! It's right next to it.
You picked the wrong one.
That was
one button over.
That was actually the applause was literally the button next to the one I played. That was like the.
One button over.
That was literally the worst.
Give him another applause for hitting them.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yes. Yeah.
I feel way better about that one than the bullet one.
Oh my god.
And there's nothing wrong with thanking yourself. I think more people should.
Oh, I'll
Like,
think,
cause you're the.
let me have my Oscar speech. It's because I'm thinking myself.
Like, I mean, it's like a little cockiness is. I mean, you literally are playing other people and looking good doing it. There's nothing wrong with being cocky. Like you,
Like Snoop Dogg
appreciate
did. Snoop
Exactly.
Dogg thank yourself.
and it didn't
for his
even
Hollywood
look
star.
cocky. It's like, yes, you should.
Yeah.
A little cockiness will get you everywhere. Just don't do too much of it.
It's a fine line.
Too much.
It's
Too much is a little too extra for a lot of people. You gotta stay humble.
Right.
You can't be too cocky.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you need a little bit of nah. I'm not doing it for that price. Come on. Come
Yesterday's price
on. Ain't today's price. This,
ain't today's price.
who you think you? This is Cody motherfucking Hogan. You're playing with me.
You
Not
trying
that
to you
price.
trying to play me?
Do you know who you talking to? Look.
There you go.
You either
There
give me
you
this role,
That's the last
There
thing
you go.
think about.
either give me this role, or I go find your wife.
Oh, we gonna end it on that. That light skin privilege.
Hey, chill out. That was too much, Trey Songz. That was too much.
That light skin and them guns is what he got.
You said either
I probably wouldn't go that far.
you said either you got a role for me or your woman does.
Damn.
Woo, that
I'm gonna
was
get a role regardless.
His 6'1" light skin with guns. He gonna get a role regardless.
I'm gonna be playing something. I'm leaving with something.
Okay.
Well, Cody, thank you for taking time out to talk to us today.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun.
This was fun.
Well, I am once again Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones
Yes.
and Karsten Hyde Ferguson.
Yeah.
And that is a wrap.